All right, so just to share a couple tips before you start writing. Really, writing is all about getting into the flow. When it feels good and you feel those words just coming off the keyboard easily, that's when you really want to keep going. Avoid pressing delete, avoid taking long pauses. If you really get to feel it and the words, like I said, are just coming out, just let it go. You can edit later. Writing is all about getting into that flow, getting into that feeling, and honing into that story that you're trying to tell to your audience and that you're trying to relate to. Imagine you're having a conversation, right? So the whole point of writing is to make it a one-on-one conversation. You want the person reading it to feel that they're talking to you, not to an email list, not to a group of customers, to you, one-on-one. So think about it from a conversation standpoint. What keeps a conversation going? What things do you say? What kind of nuances? What little, 2 words here, 2 words there, maybe a ... Things like that seem natural, that seem like in the flow of conversation. Keep that in mind. Always use conversation. One of my favorite tips, one of the best things that I ever discovered when writing is to speak out loud when you're writing. When you can talk out loud, it really makes that flow a lot easier to attain. It can be hard to try and think of how it sounds in your head, but if you start saying it out loud as you type, those sentences will start coming on much easier. And when you're writing, don't be afraid to stop short. Not stop short as in give up, but stop short as in stand up, take a break, walk around. It can really help to kind of just refresh you, let you shake it out a little bit. Don't force yourself. If nothing's happening for 3 or 4 minutes and you're just sitting there in front of your computer, stand up, walk around, get moving a little bit, and then get right back into it. You'll find that it's much easier to get that flow once you're comfortable. When you're writing, just remember all of that preparation you did. Remember your audience, remember your story, and remember the framing that you want to use for every specific thing that you're writing. Remember, the goal here is to get a flow. Do not worry about editing. If you can avoid pressing delete, do so. Get all of your thoughts on paper, speak out loud to make it more of a conversation. And then once it's all done and we're happy, we can go back and edit it. Just write.